Hello, everybody. It is so good to be playing this game again. I hope you all are as nostalgic for this game as I am. This game was probably up there with Minecraft for me as a kid. Now, as usual, I'm going to be going over the rules with you all before we get into things. I will only be doing this once, so pay close attention. For this challenge, I am only allowed to use one type of spell to attack enemies, wand hits. In Wizard101, wand hits are very weak types of spells that are designed to be impractical in combat. They're mainly just used to break through defenses like tower shields, but not do much of any real damage. For this challenge, all other types of attack spells are banned. This also includes any spells that deal damage to myself or allies, since those are attacks on oneself. Other spells like heals, shields, and damage boost are completely on the table. As long as the spell doesn't damage me or the enemy in any way, it's allowed. The only other circumstance where damage inflicted on the enemy that isn't from a wand hit is allowed is when the damage is self-inflicted, either by the enemy's own spells or cheats. I am allowed to have allies assist me with this challenge, however, they must follow the exact same rules as I am. That should cover everything, so I think it's time we begin our journey. Let's create our protagonist. Alright, start a new character.
Aha! The spell is working.
Okay.
Look, Gamma. Finally, we have found one.
Oh!
A young wizard. A student with amazing potential. Enough, perhaps, to save Wizard City.
Oh, really?
Gamma is not impressed.
I wonder what manner of wizard they might become.
I'm gonna become an arsonist.
Answer these questions to find out what type of wizard you are.
I'm an introvert. Which of these is most powerful? Are we going by game logic or real life logic? I don't know, man. Why is this... Why is it so limited? You know what, skip the test. I don't care about this. Why would I care? Alright, y'all picked. We're going with fire. You've chosen fire.
But now that we know what you are, what do you look like?
Let's see. Ugh, the guy is ugly. No, go back to woman. Yeah. Why are you so ugly? Why are they so ugly? Alright, let's pick out a style, gang. Alright, customize. Let's see. I kind of like purple eyes on fire or magenta. I think that looks good on like fire-themed characters. I'm gonna go with this hairstyle. I'm gonna say that she likes purple. She really likes magenta purple. There you go. She's a big fan of purple.
Remember, if you ever wish to alter your appearance in the future, simply pay a visit to the Magic Mirror Shop in the shopping district.
Gamma, you are already... I already dislike you. You were saying all kinds of mean things,
All right, then.
mean things about me.
What is your name?
You're disrespecting my appearance. Alright, let's pick out a name for her. This is a fitting name for her. Ellie Spellfall. Alright, let's begin.
Well, hello, if it isn't our newest student.
Upon starting our playthrough, the first thing we're going to want to do is skip the tutorial, as it forces us to use spells, which would break our rules.
Welcome to Ravenwood Academy, young wizard. And normally, this is where you'd be enrolled and sent to your classes. But times are not normal. There's some kind of supernatural incursion in Unicorn Way that must be dealt with immediately. I wonder... You've demonstrated such potential, I think
I haven't
practical
demonstrated
experience
anything.
will serve you better than lectures. Care to put your talents to the test?
I don't have any talents. What are you talking about? What? Why are you sending a child to fight your battles for you? What is this?
Splendid. Time is of the essence, so I'll teleport
What
you
is
there
this?
directly.
What
Seek
are
out
you doing to
Private
me?
Connolly.
Welcome to Unicorn Way.
Why?
What's that? You say the headmaster sent you to help us? Well then, you're just the person, or wizard, I've been waiting for. Maybe
What?
your fancy wizard magic
No.
will do the trick. Go battle a few
I don't
of
have
those
magic.
lost
I don't
souls,
know any
then report
spells.
back.
To battle the monsters, run up to them on the street. When you
What?
get close enough to them, they will summon a combat sigil. And if you want to avoid battle, you can keep safe by staying on the sidewalk.
If you can drive away some of these lost souls, we'll be in your debt.
Let's try it. Oh, right. I can't do anything. On entering our first battle, we're already facing a problem. You see, wand hits are only accessible through certain types of wands. Wands which we do not currently have access to because the shopping district is closed off until we complete Unicorn Way. This leaves us with two options. One, we can either get assistance from another player in the commons and have them teleport us to Old Town, or two, I can get on an alternate wizard account and transfer a wand over to this account. I don't want to bug anyone, so I've chosen the latter. This gives us the wand hits we need and allows us to continue. Now this is a spell deck. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Oh, that's so sad. It doesn't even one shot. Alright, I completed your job.
When I heard there was trouble on Unicorn Way, I rushed right over. But then I saw what's out there. Skeletal pirates. Skeletons I can handle, but skeletal pirates? Pah! Yar! No thank you! Pirates give me the heebie-jeebies.
Excuse me, did I hear you two talking about skeletal pirates?
Yarr! Parley, parley! Ye got guts, little wizard. More than us to be sure, but ye be no match for that which rattles in the darkness.
Perhaps she's heard something about this rattle in the darkness. Go speak with her in the hedge
Excellent.
maze at the far end of Unicorn Way.
Hello.
Halt! What purpose brings you into our hedge maze? The evil forces that loosed the undead upon Unicorn Way have all vile bone cages have appeared along Unicorn Way. Dispel the dark magic in the bone cages, then bring me fairy dust from those it corrupted.
Oh no, this one takes 3 hits to go down.
Oh, I could feel the darkness down in my bones. But now that terrible cloud has been lifted. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for helping us, kind wizard. Your courage and benevolence will not soon be forgotten by the fairy folk.
Rattle in the darkness? Rattlebones. In life, a ruthless tyrant who was banished to the underworld for his crimes. If I focus, perhaps I can sense his location.
He's in a tower. Well, the skeletal pirates do seem to be concentrated around the old archives.
Good work, my thrall. This could be the tome Malistaire seeks. Now what's this? A wizard? Excellent. I could use a combat break. Let's play.
Now that we're going up against our first boss, we should begin to understand what we are capable of with the restrictions we have in place. Our current deck contains 6 wand hits, each one dealing 45 damage. A good portion of this challenge is going to be doing math to make sure that I can actually deal enough damage to finish off the boss. Currently, we can dish out a total of 270 damage, which is exactly how much we need to defeat this boss. But this is only our first boss. As we go on, we'll have to find more ways to deal higher amounts of damage, and things will get a lot more complicated than they are now. Perfect.
The day is yours, young one. But the Dark Master's plan is already in motion. You haven't heard the last rattle in the darkness.
In his haste to leave, Rattlebones dropped the tome he was holding.
With Rattlebones defeated, the gods should be able to drive away the rest. Ooh, that tome looks important. You should take it to the library in the Commons. Harold Argleston will know what to do with it.
You say you recover this tome from an underworld tyrant who is going to give it to his dark master, Malistaire? I do believe this is a matter for Headmaster Ambrose. You should take the tome to him at once. But before you go, allow me to reward you for your heroics. Please.
Treasure cards are special one-use spells of various schools. You can
Why is
purchase
Gamma
treasure
talking
cards
over
from
his
vendors,
icon?
Or
Oh, good. You're back. I'm anxious to hear your update on Unicorn Way. Evil darkness summoned from the underworld? Oh, my. Rattlebones, you say? But he was banished centuries ago. How could... Oh, Malistaire. Of course. But why? Rattlebones was searching the Unicorn Way archive for this tome? Well, let me see what it is. On the trail of the Order of the Fan. Oh, my stars. I will certainly look into this. While I do that, you need to attend to the matter of your long-delayed enrollment. He will introduce you to our professors and help you
Crazy.
begin your
You
studies.
send me into a war, and only now I get to actually enroll?
from time to time, you'll see icons appear on the right side of your screen. Many people throughout the spiral
I'm
will
not
contact
interested.
Ah, you must be the new student I've heard so much about. You made quite a name for yourself on Unicorn Way.
Yeah, I know. I
I'm
fought
Mr.
all of your
Lincoln,
battles for
and I
you.
just have some quick paperwork to get you enrolled. Signature here, initials there, and a lock of hair here. Are you allergic to unicorns or eyes of newt? Good. That takes care of that. To complete your enrollment, come meet your professors.
We pyromancers of the Fire School prefer to carefully fan the flames. Utilizing damage over time spells, we slow burn our enemies to cinders.
Balances unique magic from Krokotopia, which supports and enhances the other
Cyrus
schools.
Aura farming over here.
Fireballs and flowers.
Dang.
Ah, yes. I sense a spark inside you. With the right training, it will become an inferno. Let's go to the Fire School.
Let's go somewhere more private.
Welcome, wizard, to Mistress Dahlia Falmea's
Scissor me
School of
timbers.
Pyromancy. And as the fires
I'm
within you
gonna
burn
guarantee
to
you
even
we're not gonna
greater
learn anything
heights,
from you.
I will call you back to teach you spells too hot for non-fire wizards to handle. For now, I have the Fire Elf spell to get
I
you
can't
started.
use
Train
that.
swiftly.
You're already learning multi-pip spells. Some
Yeah, well, I
spells
don't
like
care.
this one take
can't-
more
I
than one.
can't use this. Hey, Ambrose. I assume that now that I'm enrolled, things are gonna be pretty uneventful and no more chaos is gonna ensue.
But on to more serious matters. It seems the troubles in Unicorn Way were but the tip of an evil iceberg. While you were gone, chaos erupted all over the city. Undead run amok in the streets, and our former allies have turned against. Malistaire must be behind
I
this.
get that. That's great, dude. But if you send a child to fight your battles again, I'm gonna rip your beard off. Like,
your victory on Unicorn Way
No.
makes you the perfect person to deal
no,
with this
it doesn't.
crisis.
While passing through the shopping district, I go ahead and pick myself up a better wand. This wand not only gives us 7 cards instead of 6, but also increases our damage from 45 to 50, which brings our total amount of possible damage from 270 to 350.
Beware! Beyond these gates, the city's gone mad. Wait, you're the hero of Unicorn Way. The headmaster sent you to help. Thank goodness.
I know how this sounds, but it really isn't as great of a situation as you think. I can't use
We've
proper...
got undead
Okay, interrupt
all
me.
over the place.
Why don't you?
Nowhere is safe.
Wow, sounds like a good opportunity to do your job. I was a little caught off guard by that.
You now have a pet egg in your inventory. Once it hatches, you can equip the pet just as you would a wand and bring it into the tower.
Oh, I got a pet now. That's great. I know exactly what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna stay right here for the rest of time and not go anywhere. Okay, bye. Have fun.
You shouldn't have come to this tower. No, shouldn't have done that.
When I saw this zombie guy stealing the pets, I tried to stop him and... You were great, though. But I don't suppose you have... What about your pet? It's pretty small. Can you command it to go into the next room and get the key?
You are now commanding your pet, allowing you to get to places.
How'd you get here? I thought you locked... I locked you up.
Use the...
Great! Now let's go save all those poor pets. Don't worry, I'll make sure the pets get back to the pet pavilion in one piece. Check it out, some...
You saved the pets and a young student. Not bad. But our work is just beginning, and I need all the help I can get.
Hold on. Our work?
But their leader, General Akilles, proclaimed an edict outlawing all things with more eyes than he, and forced all residents out of their homes. Professor Cyrus Drake took this personally, as he and Akilles go back a ways, and sent his student to investigate. Let's see, yes. Nolan... Wait.
Yeah, that's my name.
Stormgate?
That's pretty cool.
That can't be right.
What? The trolls summoned to defeat... Never mind. Minions cannot just turn on their masters. Report the situation. Make sure to make...
You can get to...
Yes, trouble on Cyclops Lane, something students. Oh, you're one of those fast talkers, aren't you? Lovely. And I need you, yes you, to help me save Cyclops Lane. Are you up to it? He will give you an item of great importance. Bring it back to me.
Professor Drake sent you, eh? With the old death professor Malistaire, oi. That's his brother. Always were a grumpy pair. Can't say I mind there being one less around these days. Anyway, here's the old Grump's package. All his laundry clean, pressed, and folded correctly.
Well, that certainly took you long enough. No doubt Victor folded my robes improperly as well. Why do you continue raving about Cyclops Lane? The situation is well in hand. I sent an army of... The trolls are revolting, you say? Yes, that is a problem, and it must be dealt with harshly. Take this note to Headmaster Ambrose at once.
I will not expel you. I realize Professor Drake takes particular umbrage at the trolls are revolting joke, but this is simply too far. Oh dear, he must remedy this at once. Don't worry, young wizard. Professor Drake may seem callous, but he is not his brother. Impress upon him the severity of the issue, and he will help.
The trolls are rebelling, Captured some students, you say? Nolan behaving bravely? I don't believe you. Although, thinking about it, Wizard City is old and holds many ghosts with strange powers not commonly practiced today. It's not impossible such a spirit may have a way to enthrall my minions, though General Akilles would have neither means nor motive to summon one. What's that? Yes, Malistaire would. I heard you met him. Well, he and Akilles are old comrades. Who knows what dark powers he gave the Cyclops? All I can do is guide you. Whatever my brother summoned to disrupt my magic will be with Akilles. Find it, destroy it, and save the students.
My first order of business is to have you go fight Cyclops until one tells you where the students are.
All right. The students are in the dark cave.
Oh, thank you!
You rock!
At last. Let me guess, Nolan sent you to do his work for him? I'll get everyone to safety. Find us back by Nolan and we can discuss next steps. Everyone safe? Good. Now we need to finish the job the trolls and Warhorn started.
Our spellbooks are gone and they are not entry-level monsters. But our new
You guys
friend
are
here
more
can do it.
capable than me. Why am I?
That's an excellent
gonna be the
idea
one
I
to
just
do
had.
this?
Wizard, go fight one.
Thanks.
Okay. I'm gonna kill every last one of you.
I saw you defeat the Warhorns, Wizard. I hope so. He just hasn't been the same since that undead monster came in. Someone needs to save General Akilles from himself. Can you do it? One of you comes to face me at last. Know this. I see Cyclops Lane, but it was not my choice.
It was mine. No, down here. Yes, me. I made go, but Malistaire destroyed our treason, sent us to cause chaos. And then his brother provided an... Sadly, yours is too keen an intellect to fall for my diabolical cuteness. So instead, sit them, General.
Going into our second boss, we're faced with a new issue. The game is no longer holding back its punches, and General Akilles is significantly stronger than Rattlebones. Adding up the health of the minion and boss for this fight brings us to a total of 705 health. That's over twice as much damage as we are able to currently deal that will need to be dealt to this boss. Even with damage boosts like blades and traps, it still wouldn't be enough. Clearly, we're going to need something new if we want to deal enough damage. So let me introduce you all to Reshuffle. By visiting the treasure card shop, we can purchase the Reshuffle card, which allows us to reset our spell deck each time it is cast, essentially doubling the damage we can deal. Our current deck allows us to hold up to 5 treasure cards at a time, bringing our new damage total to a whopping 2,100 damage per fight. Despite this advantage, things are still very tricky, as you're about to find out. This guy's gonna go down, and we're gonna be all good. Nothing bad ever happens to me. There we go. That's the minion down. hard parts of this battle are now behind me. Reshuffle. Don't say anything. Do not. Shoot. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. This is horrifying. Oh my goodness, that was so stressful.
So you brought Akilles to heal. Doesn't matter. As long as my influence remains over Cyclops Lane, I will never fade.
He's right, you know. His thralls keep him tethered to the physical world. But if he lost them, he'd fade back to... I'm telling you this because I never liked that bunny. I took Cyclops Lane as a distraction from Malistaire's plan. Whatever that is. We Cyclops are an honorable people, and I was honor-bound to Malistaire for saving my life from a rogue optometrist. Now, I'm honor-bound to you. Destroy them, and his influence over this street will dissipate.
This isn't the end of me, Wizard.
General Akilles is backing down? Good.
Well, I'm not going to show too much of Triton Avenue or Firecat Alley, since these areas aren't much more difficult or different from Cyclops Lane. There is something that needs to be discussed when we get to Firecat Alley, and that's fire users. You see, in Wizard101, when the school of an enemy matches your school, the amount of damage you do to them is lessened. For enemies like this, the total amount of damage we do will be greatly reduced. And the same goes for any kind of enemy in the game that uses resistances. Oftentimes, we will need to find ways to counter these resistances, but for now, it's not a major concern.
Fire for Riddle! The greatest magicians have something to learn! Fire for Riddle! Wizard City must burn! Fire for Riddle!
Yeah, I can take the risk here. It's fine. I can afford it. He actually has, like, good resistances. I'm gonna have to use both my reshuffles for this fight. That doesn't really help at all. Shoot.
Lo, the dark resonance hath been driven from my brain. By the hand of this gentle wizard, I am again stark raving sane. How can I ever repay you? You say only I can deliver my people from the grip of this dreadful banshee's curse? But how? I am an actor. We are the opposite of people. The cure and my voice hath entwined? Then accept the role of hero I must, and I shall deliver a performance for the ages to the streets!
You helped quell an undead insurrection and cured a fire elf curse? Impressive! We're not out of the woods yet, but we're making headway.
Alright, what you need, my guy?
I'm lucky you came along. Something has broken the flow of storm magic through the street. Those towers should have arcs of lightning between them. This is bad! My sister Susie and I came to see if we could help get things back under control, but we got separated. The haunted minions drove me back. Can you create a diversion so I can try to break through? Attack the minions, and I'll meet you by the river. I'm worried something terrible has happened. On my way here, I saw one of the lightning eels with Susie's wand in its jaw. Maybe she just dropped it, but maybe not. What can we do?
I couldn't help it over here. You're very loud. If you can bring me that wand, I may be able to assist.
Really? How?
Malistaire was a great man, the greatest necromancer of this age. Ambrose is responsible for what happened to him. If he hadn't...
Can we talk about this later? My sister's lost out there.
You're right. Wizard, bring me that wand, and I think I can get to the bottom of this.
You might become an antagonist one day.
Here goes.
Why is he sleeping?
Nothing. Whoever this is, they have some powerful magic. I think I could break through the interference with a charged Lumina crystal.
They make Lumina crystals at the mill across the river. Go talk to Black.
Okay. I'll go talk to Black. Hey, you're Black?
A Lumina crystal.
Alright, I got you your whatever the hell, Black.
Splendid. Here you are. One brand new, fully charged Lumina crystal.
The Lumina crystal will boost the power of my... It's working!
Susie, I can see her. But what was that horrifying thing with her?
That's the Harvest Lord. We studied him in class. He's a powerful spirit from the underworld who harvests the souls of the innocent.
It looked like she's in Galvano's tower. That must be where the Harvest Lord is enchanting the storm amulets. Wizard, please free my sister.
Another soul to harvest. I knew my little prisoner would draw more to me, like flies to honey. Wait, my dark master warned me about you. Ha! Imagine the reward he will give me when I present him your very soul.
That's actually really bad. He's fire. I just went up against fire boss, so considering that, you're even weaker than what I... Never mind, you are actually... I should really just stop talking. Jesus. fight.
I am beaten, but my master's grand design is nearly complete. Triton Avenue is doomed.
Genuinely, why is Malistaire doing this?
I know what he's talking about. Meet me outside, wizard. I need your help. The Tempest Nexus up on the ridge channels storm energy into Triton Avenue. The Harvest Lord diverted the flow of energy to enchant the amulets. But after he finished the amulets, he directed the flow back on itself. The Nexus will explode and take Triton Avenue with it. The Nexus could explode at any moment. The controls, they aren't working. I can't set it right. Professor Bellstrom knows more about storm magic than anyone. Go ask him for help. I'll try to keep the Nexus stable.
The Tempest Nexus is going to explode? Oh dear me, we can't have that! Here, take this master key, ring it against the metal of the Nexus 3 times, and the feedback loop should end. Good luck, and move quickly.
You did it, wizard. Triton Avenue is saved. You didn't happen to run into my little brother Arthur anywhere, did you? He's all right? Thank goodness.
Good job on cleaning up those streets. You know, if this whole student of magic thing doesn't work out, you have a bright future as a guard. For now, though, report back to the headmaster and tell him that everything is under control.
Malistaire broke open the sealed caves and unleashed the undead. Why? Deranged as he's become, I can't believe chaos is his only ambition. He was always dedicated to his wife, Sylvia. When illness claimed her, his devotion led him to delve into terrible rituals to restore her to life. I forbade him. He ignored me and destroyed the Death School in his folly. Now he seeks the Order of the Fang, a lost sect with their own secrets. We must learn why. There is a being who sees through time with the eyes of history and the future, gifted him by the grandmother of ravens. But his eye of history was stolen some time past, and without it, his vision is limited and his memory addled.
Hello, tree. You have a mission
Wizard,
for me?
Once upon
Where'd
a
you come
time,
from?
there was the first world, inhabited by primal beings and 3 terrible titans. When
Well,
the
that's a
feuding
little mean.
titans shattered their world, the primal tree and grandmother Raven sang the song of creation and wove its fragments together into
Are you sure you're
the
not missing a
spiral.
detail?
This is one of those primal beings, Bartleby, the grandfather of trees. He guided me to bring you here, and it's his insight we seek now.
My sight is not what it once was. My gaze has turned foul and my memory is fading.
You see, wizard, he can't stay with us. His mind is lost in time, in the past and the future.
Beware the spiders, fire rings, the alligator, eats the stars. Malistaire, if you take my eye, my gaze will turn foul, and your spirit rotten.
Malistaire stole the eye of history? Of course. And this repeated bit about a gaze turning foul, there was once a spectre named Foulgaze. He often haunted Sapphira's tower in Old Town. Perhaps his patterns haven't changed. You must investigate it once.
On the trail of the Order of the Fang, Part 2. Still looking for the Order of the Fang. How I did not find the Order of the Fang useless. Who are you? Oh, you're the one that dealt with the Harvest Lord, the Banshee and the Bunny.
Hear me out. While Foulgaze isn't particularly difficult, there is something introduced in this fight that I do want to talk about, and that's the possibility of enemies healing. Foulgaze is a death user, and death users are known for their lifesteal spells, which can undo the damage that I'm working so hard to build up on enemies. So far, Wizard City has shown us problematic mechanics that haven't been too much of a problem in the moment, but could potentially be run-killing down the line. This is a prime example of one of those. The lifesteal spells will only get more powerful, which will make them one of our greatest threats in this challenge. 4 more hits, and there's a heal. Don't cast a death spell. Okay. That's a win. It got pretty scary, but I got him.
While you were busy playing with elves and bunnies, I found every book on the Order of the Fang and sent them to my master. The useful ones, anyway. What? No, not Malistaire. I don't serve Malistaire. I serve Lord Nightshade, Keeper of the Darkness. He serves Malistaire. And he rules even now from the place of our banishment, the hub of our new undead kingdom, the Haunted Cave. You know, the one on Triton. It's ours.
Marketing, buddy. You get out there, yeah.
Jeepers, don't sneak up on people like that. Don't you know
Velma?
this cave is haunted? Did you come here out of intellectual curiosity, too? Oh, Lord Nightshade. I've heard of him. Mean guy. He lives in that big tower down the way. Well, I say lives. He doesn't live. He's dead. He unlives in the tower. If you go fight him and survive, can you bring me a souvenir? Ooh, or ask him about the realms of the dead, like the underworld, or Nightside, or Tartarus. I'm super curious. I bet they're nice.
I'll see what I can do for you. So this is the place. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on.
You truly think to face me, wizard? Do you have any concept of what I am? No mere ghost lost in the ether. I am darkness. King of the dead. Lord of the night side. Master of the things in the dark which float and scream. And now you have the honor of becoming one of my subjects.
Yeah. Alright. Let's do his thing. See that we're already at that stage where I need to use reshuffles for basic enemies. So, neat. That would be great. Yikes. So, dang it. fine. I tank that because I'm just like that. I'm built different. And then we take out the field guard. Concerned about my mana. This might be a close fight. There it is. I have to play it safe here. Come on. This could be it. Nice. Okay. Now you're dead. I did it. First attempt. Easy.
The books on the Order of the Fang? I have not these things. I collected them as gifts. Gifts to the one who freed us, to the necromancer concealed safely in my domain, in the Nightside, where no mortal thing can see him.
Nightside, the underplane that sits between the realms of life and death, which can't be seen by mortal eyes. It's a real physical place somewhere. You just can't see it. Ghosts can, so you'd need ghost eyes. Oh, or the fiery gaze of something possessed by spectral energy. Like those field guards. Defeat field guards and get their pumpkin heads. Then I can do a thing and reveal Nightside.
Are you serious? I just defeated the final boss. Like, why would you make me do this? I just... Alright. Fine. Alright, I got your stupid pumpkin heads. What now?
Wowzer, you did a great job. Headmaster Ambrose knows about things. All things. You should ask him for help.
Wizard, I'm afraid Bartleby's mind remains...
Yeah, I don't
What's
care.
that you say? You need me to do a thing. Oh, my. Young people these days are terribly imprecise. I can enchant these ghostly pumpkins to transfer their vision into yours, allowing you to see that which dead things see. There. It is done. Go now, follow your instincts. Find the hidden path to Nightside.
A wizard? It has been so long. Have you come seeking the school of death magic? You have found it, and much more. His eye of history was stolen. No! Malistaire must have done this. He is in the school now.
Master, what about this book? The Order of the Fang was born of, some word that starts with K.
Give me that. Krokotopia, you dunce. And I knew that already. I've been scouring the place for ages. I came back here to find where in Oh, I see. Yes, this book does indeed have the answer I seek. So you're too late, wizard. Yes, I remember you. You fought my minions, thwarted all my diversions, but it doesn't matter. I've already won.
That was very dramatic. It's just a book. Hello there. I'm Dworgen, caretaker of the Death School. What's your name? We've read everything to find the Order of the Fang. Turns out they're on Krokotopia, in a great... something that begins with S. You should probably tell the headmaster the Death School moved. Don't want the students to miss class. I'll manage shoring up our passage to Nightshade so we can resume proper death classes. But we must still contend with Malistaire. We know he seeks the Order of the Fang, a mysterious sect of wizards from Krokotopia, but we don't know why. With Bartleby's eye missing, we must rely on old-fashioned methods to find out. I need you to follow Malistaire's trail to Krokotopia.
Oh, sweet.
Take these 2 spiral keys. They will grant access to the world door inside Bartleby. Even in his current state, he can guide you from there.
You wish to explore new worlds? Heed my words. All the worlds of the spiral are connected through world doors, which are unlocked by spiral keys. The keys the headmaster gave you will allow you to travel to the desert world of Krokotopia and back here to Wizard City. Throughout your adventures, you will discover new keys and new worlds and wondrous things and terrible dangers. I chose you for a reason, and while my mind is fogged and my memories vague, I trust my past judgment. You are destined for great things. Yours will be an incredible journey, young wizard. Now it is time for you to take the first step.
They call me a wizard, but I'll still try. Let's see where this takes me.